This here is a handle that Arron sent up. It's been made on a CNC lathe. Absolutely beautiful job. Like, yeah, it's done nice. To try and do this on a manual lathe, you'd want to like a tracer. Wouldn't be very easy. This calls for a 12mm shaft to go through the center, and then just held in with a socket head cap screw on this end. I'm going to try and make this handle so it does spin, which I believe it's meant to. So first of all, I'm going to just throw a 12mm, ream a 12mm hole through it from start to finish. I'll open up this end to take a socket head cap screw. That's where we're up to. Feels a bit strange turning aluminium after turning so much steel lately. There's going to be an amendment to the plan here. I'm going to make this a 1/2 inch centre. Just counterboard that to take the head of a 10mm socket head cap screw like that. Now I've got to try and get it out. I just got to chamfer that a little bit and then part it off. Rightio, we'll part it off, and then we got to go and unload this SD card because it's just about overflowing, and then I'll make the shaft then to suit this. Okay, SD card's got about 13 seconds left on it, so pretty cool handle. Next part we've got to build is this shaft for the handle. It's meant to be 110mm long. I've just modified this a little bit. Mine's only going to, this section here is only going to be 96.5, but the rest of the features are the same. So yeah, got a bit of crap in the lathe chucked up. Bit of old shaft, and we'll get it down to if you can see it, take the major diameter down to 20mm, then I can start turning down the rest to 1/2 inch. The plan does say 12mm. I went 1/2 inch on mine because I had a ream long enough to do the whole handle in one piece. That's what we're doing. Hopefully that's a bit of a better camera angle. Give it a go anyway. That was breaking chips most of the way. Might have something half right this morning. There's only a little portion up here on the very end that's going to be 20mm. So I will turn the next section down to 1/2 inch. I have to change it out. Won't be able to get this cutter in there because of the live center. Okay, final cut on this dimension. Got the TNGG insert in and slow feed rate just to get a nice smooth finish so the handle will spin free. Here's our handle. Yeah. Just they're too big. That's it. I reckon just need a bit more off that face, just so the handle will spin free once the bolt's done up. That's it. It spins nice and free. Well, dickhead me might have to scrap this part because I didn't tap the hole before I started, and what I'm worried about is once I drill it and tap it, it may spread it. What a doodle. What I might do is part it off and put it in a collet, then drill it and tap it. Hopefully the collet might retain it. I didn't even give it a thought. Yeah, the collet might retain it enough to stop it from spreading once I try and tap the M10 thread in it. I might bulk some of that down before I part that off, I think. Okay, I've got it choked right up in the collet. I'm going to drill and tap that 10mm thread. So I've drilled that about 30mm deep. So I've got to go down to the shop after and grab a couple of seals for another job I'm working on for Dad. So I'll grab an M10 socketed cap screw and just cut it to length, I think. I'm just hoping it doesn't swell when I thread it. Plenty of thread engagement. I've just taken out the collet. The biggest test will be whether it swelled. No, we got away with it. I was lucky. Thank God for that, because I didn't really feel like making another one. If I put the features on this end, it's got to have a thread. Yeah, just be turned down and put a thread on. It says a metric 12mm thread, but I think I'll just settle with 1/2 inch. I've got plenty of 1/2 inch nuts. I didn't go far enough. What a dick. Yeah. What an idiot. I didn't include the width of this. I've got to have another 5mm. Righto, now we've got enough room there for that and the nut. So I'll thread that on now. Just like that, we had a thread. Oh, pretty. There we have it. That part is on and Dunsky. That's the handle shaft complete. Come up all right. Okay, I've got a little bit of work to do to these two side plates. One of them, the right side one, has to have a 10mm reamed hole, which Arron was kind enough to put a spot drill there, spot drill mark, which is bloody handy. I just got to pick up on that hole, and then you can pick up the scribe line there. They're both got to be cut off on that chamfer. Well, this piece got to be removed, chamfered off. So I'm just going to bolt them together and just lay them flat on the mill in the Cincinnati and just run a cutter across there and clean them up. So then the side plates are finished then, and I'm probably going to paint them. Yeah, I'm going to paint this winch just to rust protect it and make it look nicer. Right, yeah, I've just mounted this plate on a couple of parallels. Use this starret indicator or the centre finder, wobbler, whatever you want to call it, to pick up on the centre. And drill it and ram at 10mm. that's that done. I'll set up now to do the angle on the two. That's it. I'll just come in with an end mill now, probably 2-foot end mill, and just carve these off. That's an 11/32 cutter, so I'll come over, I'll shift over half the diameter of the cutter and a fraction more, and then I'll probably climb mill the last cut right on the line. This is only for appearance, so it doesn't have to be 100% accurate, this one. It's a nice finish, that. Run a file across them edges and the side plates are finished. Okay, there's 3 components we've got to make that hold the two side plates together as a one piece. This is what they look like. This one isn't to length yet, but they're 32mm wide by 15. I done this one yesterday in the mill, and I started doing one today in the shaper. As you can see, to cut down to the 15mm, that's a shitload of machining. It's it's a lot of chips. So, a bit hard to try and hold this in the bandsaw to split it in half, you know. And I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, but I forgot I picked up some more slitting saws. So I've already done one cut through here, but then I didn't realise, well, I was going to make one more and then video the last one. I didn't realise I'm going to get 2 more out of this. So I thought I'd better bring you along. There's a bit of vibration when I done this first cut. There is a bit of vibration, but I just got the mill running real slow, or the feed's running at 3/4 of an inch a minute, just gently running through it. So hopefully I don't smash a slitting saw, and this one's still a fraction oversized on the width. They do have to have, still got to be brought to length, and a hole and two threaded holes, one on each end. Anyway, we'll get this cut in half, and then it just saves me a hell of a lot of time. I've only got to deck 2 sides off then. Yeah, deck the sides that have been split down to 15mm each, and it's just saved me hours and hours of machining. Probably seen me with a screwdriver. I was getting a bit concerned about any stresses in this material, whereas as it was cutting through, because there was already a cut on the back here, whether it was going to start pinching the blade. So I was trying to get a screwdriver, the tip of a small screwdriver in there, but I just stuck the ruler in there, just yeah, bit of a precaution. There we go. The cut didn't actually line up too bad, considering I took it out of the vise, turned it around and stuck it back in. Not bad. That just saved me hours and hours of shaper work. Okay, these pieces we made last have to have a hole put in each end like this, 10 by 1.5, to take these socket head cap screws. I've used the edge of the vise here as a reference. The ends are square, so just put it in and just verify it with just a small square on the side here that it is spot on. Okay, I'll get the other bottom end done here and this one done. Then we'll be able to bolt the side plates up and just see how big this winch is actually going to be once it's all complete. So that gives you an idea of the size of the winch and what those pieces were for. It's a fair size winch, isn't it? Really.